Have you ever felt like the world was just too loud? Like the noise of everyday life was drowning out the quiet music of your own dreams? Today, I want to share a story with you. A gentle story about a young artist named Ilara. Ilara lived in a bustling city, a place of constant motion and sound. Sirens wailed, cars honked, and the chatter of a million lives filled the air from dawn till dusk. For most, it was the rhythm of life, but for Ilara, it was a storm. She was a painter. You see, but not just any painter. Her art was born from silence. In the quiet moments, in the hushed stillness she so desperately craved, she could hear colors. She could see the melodies of a sleeping city. Her canvases were filled with the soft glow of moonlight on cobblestones, the gentle sigh of the wind through an old oak tree, the silent hum of a star-filled sky. Her studio was a tiny attic apartment, her sanctuary from the world. She would wake before the sun, in that magical hour when the city held its breath, just to capture a few moments of precious quiet. This was when her best work was born. Her paintings were her voice, her way of showing the world the beauty she found in tranquility. People loved her art. They said it brought a sense of peace to their chaotic lives. But they didn't understand the price she paid for that peace. They didn't know how the constant noise chipped away at her, making it harder and harder to find the silence she needed to create. One day, a major gallery offered her a solo exhibition. It was the dream of a lifetime, a chance to finally share her vision with the whole world. She was ecstatic, but a shadow of fear crept into her heart. The deadline was tight, and the pressure was immense. The city, it seemed, grew louder than ever. Construction started on the building next door. A new nightclub opened down the street, and the sounds of life seemed to conspire against her. Days turned into weeks, and Ilara's canvases remained blank. The silence was gone. The colors refused to sing. Frustration mounted, turning into a quiet desperation. She tried everything: noise-canceling headphones, late-night sessions, but the intrusive clamor of the world always found a way in. Her dream, once so bright and clear, was fading behind a wall of noise. She started to doubt herself. Maybe her talent was gone. Maybe the silence she once knew was just a memory. One afternoon, sitting in her silent, empty studio, staring at a blank canvas, she felt a profound sense of loss. It wasn't just about the exhibition anymore. It was about losing a part of herself. The noise hadn't just stolen her ability to paint. It had stolen her inner peace. It was in that moment of despair that she remembered her grandmother, a wise woman who lived in a small cottage by the sea. She remembered her grandmother's words, "When you can't hear your own heart, my dear, it's time to find a quieter place to listen." On impulse, Ilara packed a small bag, a few brushes, and a single, small canvas. She left the city behind, taking a train that journeyed far away from the concrete and steel. She found her way to her grandmother's old cottage, now empty but filled with the echoes of love and calm. The cottage stood on a cliff overlooking the ocean, and there she found a different kind of sound. It wasn't the jarring noise of the city, but the rhythmic, soothing sound of waves crashing against the shore, the cry of seagulls overhead, the whisper of the wind through the tall grass. It was a sound that didn't intrude, but embraced. It was the sound of nature's silence. For the first few days, she didn't even try to paint. She just walked along the beach, listened to the ocean's steady pulse, and let the salty air cleanse her weary spirit. She watched the sunrise paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, and the moon cast a silver path across the dark water. Slowly, gently, the noise in her head began to fade. The anxiety that had gripped her so tightly began to loosen its hold. She started to hear it again, the quiet music she had thought was lost forever. One morning, she woke up, took out her small canvas, and began to paint. She didn't paint for the gallery, or for the deadline, or for anyone else. She painted for herself. She painted the feeling of the sun on her skin, the sound of the eternal waves, the deep, profound peace she felt in her soul. The colors flowed from her brush like a long-held breath, finally released. It wasn't a painting of a place, but a painting of a feeling of finding yourself again. When she returned to the city, she brought the ocean's silence with her. The noise of the city was still there, but it no longer had the power to break her. She had learned a vital lesson. Protecting your dream isn't just about working hard. It's about protecting the environment your dream needs to thrive. For her, there was silence. For you, it might be something different. It might be time alone, or time with loved ones, or a space that inspires you. Elara went on to create a breathtaking collection for her exhibition, but it was different from her previous work. It wasn't just about the beauty of quiet moments. It was about the strength found in protecting that quiet. Her centerpiece was the small canvas she had painted by the sea. It was titled, "The Sound of Silence." This story is a reminder for all of us. Our dreams, our passions, our mental well-being, they are delicate. They need to be nurtured in a world that constantly demands our attention, that bombards us with noise and distraction. We have to actively create and defend our own pockets of silence. We have to learn to listen to what we truly need and have the courage to seek it out, even if it means stepping away from the chaos for a little while. What is the silence that your dream needs to flourish? What is that one thing you need to protect to keep your inner artist, your inner innovator, your inner self alive and well? It's a question worth asking, because sometimes the most important thing we can do for our future is to find a quiet place and just listen. Protecting your peace is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's the soil in which the seeds of your greatest achievements will grow. So, I encourage you, find your silence. Guard it fiercely. Let it be the sanctuary where you reconnect with yourself and your purpose, because your future, your dreams, and your well-being are worth protecting. Thank you so much for listening. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that I hope will bring a little bit of peace and inspiration to your day. Take care.